Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India has thanked President Vladimir Putin of Russia for inviting him for an informal meeting in the Russian city of Sochi. The informal summit allows India and Russia to reinforce their close bilateral ties. Modi described Russia as an old friend. Both leaders commit themselves to evolving a new dimension in trade, defense and diplomatic ties. Now, both leaders have expressed their concern over terrorism and radicalization and their determination to combat terrorism in all its forms. Both leaders held a detailed exchange of views on the national development plans and priorities. They expressed satisfaction over the deep trust, mutual respect and goodwill that characterizes relations between India and Russia. The two leaders also reiterated the significance of long-standing partnerships in the military, security and nuclear energy fields and welcomed the ongoing cooperation in these areas. The two leaders welcomed the idea of holding informal summits as an additional engagement at leadership level. Besides the annual summits between the two leaders, Prime Minister has invited President Putin for the 19th annual summit in India later in the year. And Vladimir Putin has hosted the Indian Prime Minister in Sochi, his favorite city, as President Putin has the option to host a head of state at any state summer house in Russia. But he has often been linked with several lavish mansions that were allegedly constructed with state funds for his personal use. Our next report takes you inside some stunning and awfully expensive Russian dachas, complete with gold-tiled swimming pools. Take a look.
Sochi is Vladimir Putin's favorite city. The Russian president spends much of his time in this city. Russians share Putin's love for Sochi. This is one of the warmest cities of Russia, and a large number of Russians visit Sochi to escape the biting winter. Due to the Russian president's love for Sochi, the city holds political significance. The Russian president has rubbed shoulders with several world leaders at his Bukharov Rushi residence in Sochi. The same residence was chosen to host India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he came to the city for the informal talks. As President of Russia, Putin can use several vacation residences across Russia. Of them, this billion-dollar mansion perhaps is the most controversial. This mansion has all the facilities that a president would need. Lavish gardens and Italian architecture make this palace a sight to behold. Located on the Black Sea Riviera, this residence, also known as Dasha Putin, was allegedly built for Putin's personal use. Critics of the Russian president claim that state resources were spent in building this property. Putin's main rival, Alexei Navalny, claims that leading construction companies are hand in glove with the Russian president. The villa near the Black Sea sparked a lot of negative press against Putin in the global media. Publicly, the Russian president has never been seen using the residence. But last year, a report on the Daily Mail claimed that another lavish holiday home, this time in Vyborg Bay, is being built for Putin. This mansion is called Villa Selgren and has been built 12 miles from the Russian border with Finland. It was built in 1913 and was even used in a Soviet film on Sherlock Holmes in 1987. Photos online show gold-plated tiles in the swimming pool, a steam sauna and a lavish study room with Russia's eagle emblem. Bureau Report, WION.